Hi, I'm Allison with the East Coast Greenway Alliance. I am our National Greenways Director, and I am looking forward to showing you a little bit about our map tool, and in particular, how to download portions of our route and use them. So if you start on our main webpage, greenway.org, you can come over to the left, and we have a wonderful map tool you can click on here on the left. And when you land on this page, we have some directions and information for you that you can read to get some more details about how to use the map. But I like to go straight to the map. So I'm going to click on the map. So I want to make sure you see the legend and this information on the side of the map. And the blue means that it's on-road, and some of the on-road stretches not really through this area, but in some regions, like particularly in southern Maine, some of the on-road sections are really lovely to ride on and pretty comfortable. Low traffic volume, low speed. Other parts of the on-road section are still very much gaps and works in progress. So you want to travel with care, use Google Street View and other tools to get a sense of if it's somewhere you're comfortable riding. Then we've got green for paved trail segments, and you see we've got a lot in here. And here's Northern Strand down here, newly completed trail, really wonderful. So the green segment's very fun to ride on. Then there's unpaved trail, so there's beautiful soft surface trail here in Marblehead. But depending on the weather, depending on the width of your tires, you need to decide your comfort on an unpaved soft surface trail. And as you know, trail surfaces vary, and with time of year, and weather, they vary even more. Zooming out a little bit, here's a super fun part. You can see we have marked in when the route is taking ferry, and in the case of Massachusetts, there's sort of two options. You can come to the end of the Cape and then get on a ferry here. We also, in and out of New York City, there's some ferry and transit options that are well worth considering. And then finally, these red caution dots, this, just if there's something we want to make sure people are aware of, in the case of Marblehead, again, soft surface, and there's some hazards on the surface that you want to be careful of. And if you click on the red dot, you get some more information. So watch your metal plates that in wet weather get really slick. There's some sharp rocks, poor sight lines at crossings. And Marblehead's doing incredible work working to improve these. I'm not picking on them, but just want to make sure that we try to, when we know about an issue that makes travel more difficult, we try to put a notification there. And if, as you are out traveling and you notice something you think it would be helpful to you and others to add a caution, you can email us and let us know when we'd love to know about it, love to look into it. And so hopefully that helps you understand a bit more about how to use this map to plan your own travel. I want to show you a place I know well and how to use the map and make a route. And so we'll go to just north of Boston on the Border to Boston Trail. I want to start in Swampscott because they've recently done some new trail segments that are lovely. So I type in my starting location, Swampscott, Mass. And then I get directions to the Greenway. And if I clicked on this, I could then put in it would jump me over to Google Maps. I could put in my current location and it would give me directions to it. But I want to get a downloadable route to travel along the Greenway. So I'm going to go back to the map. And I'm going to put in Swampscott, Mass. I'm going to say use this Greenway location as starting location. And I look here and yep, that's where I want to go. And then I want to go to Salem, Mass, because it's a really nice ride, almost all on trail to do that. So I put in Salem, Mass, and I say use this location as my endpoint. And then I see, okay, here's the whole route I want to travel. I could bike up from Swampscott to Salem, and I see these red caution symbols. So I can just click on that to get a little more information. And it says hazards on surface, so that I know this part of the trail really well. There's some rough surfaces that Swampscott's working, or Marblehead's working on improving. And so I know to watch out for it. But what I want to do is download this so that I can then move it over to my Garmin or Karoo or other navigation device with the route. And maybe I want to add some other pieces, do some more mapping, routing along with it. So to download it, I'm going to click download TCX file. And we do that because that works better with uploading to Strava or Ride with GPS. So I click download TCX file, and it'll be downloaded. It'll be in my downloads. And then I can take that route and go over to Ride with GPS, upload it in, edit as I want, or you could do it in other platforms. And then you can get out and ride or run or walk or roll and enjoy the Greenway. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope you have some fun adventures exploring.